Tivo, so Avron, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. It's such a good sunshine morning, and this is usually the mornings where you find yourself in the community. Mornings like this, actively working with young people in the field of aquatics,
Yes,
aquatics and
that's
swimming.
correct.
I quickly just wanna uh, tell the listeners a little bit more about you. So Everon is a young man who's very active in the community, and are currently training and equipping youth and children in the community in the area of aquatics and swimming. We know that organizations need help, and there's key individuals that are needed when it comes to empowerment, education, upliftment, upskilling, training. And with governmental and various other stakeholders, it's crucial to have key role players that are able to bring change and enhance, learning and quality of life. And that's exactly what you've been doing, Evron. You've been, you can just give the listeners a little bit of a background or a testimony, just in terms of where it started for you, where the passion came from, that sort of thing.
So, I've got quite a big background with the swimming. So, my parents are both swimming coaches and teachers. Um, we started at a very young age swimming, me and my brother and sister. So, like they said in Afrikaans, there's a saying that they said, ons het net met die oog gesteel. So,
Yes.
my parents didn't really teach us how to swim. Yeah, we just watched them coaching, and that's how I learned how to swim basically.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Oh, amazing. So that's where it really started for you. But
yeah,
but but you always had passion for the water,
yeah,
and today you're not just only training youngsters to swim, but you're actually equipping them to become lifeguards as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's correct. So I'm busy at the moment with the program at Belleville South. So for the school holidays, we were now busy Monday to Friday, just teaching the youngsters how to swim, like
Yes.
just surviving in the water, doggy paddle, floating, the basic stuff you need
Yeah.
as a normal swimmer going out for December holidays and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And it must be. I can imagine how useful it is for a young person and just a family. I think it would give families and parents such a big peace of mind when you know that your child is able to go into that water. Hopefully not too deep, but they once they get into a difficult situation, they'll be able to save themselves.
exactly. That's where you have to also supervise your kids always. Just because they can swim, it doesn't mean you can keep your eyes off them. To always stay present, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And swim where they are lifeguards, basically. Also, yeah,
Yes.
that
Yes.
helps a lot.
Yes, and I can imagine what it's like for these young people, because these are young people from various communities, and where the conditions are not always so nice.
Yeah,
It's impoverished communities sometimes. There's a lot of unemployment. There's the drugs, and there's a lot of children gets affected by that. But this is something so positive and so lively and so enriching for a young child to be trained by a professional like yourself. And I can imagine what their faces are look like for those who they just heard we're gonna go learn to swim
yeah,
in Isos Nobody pools, and
yeah.
the excitement must be amazing.
Yeah, no, they love it. There's times where I can't get them out of the water. Like they wanna stay in
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like we here to learn to swim, guys, not
Yeah.
to swim there
Exactly.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I mean that is probably one of the highlights. But what has been some of the challenges that you faced?
Yo, lots of challenges. There's times where especially in the community where the kids expect something to eat afterwards and they
Wow.
look at you like we're hungry after that
Sure.
swim. And me being a swimmer myself is just an hour or 30 minutes in the water, I can feel I burned a lot of calories I need to eat now.
Yes,
So
yes.
now you can imagine what the kids are going through in the communities.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
I
Yeah,
offer the program, but there's more I need to
yes,
help, like
yeah,
eating. equipment. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
that people can out there that can help me with.
That can help assist you with.
Assist you with,
That's yeah. I mean, wow, I'm so glad that we are. That's why I'm so glad we're having this conversation, because I mean, this is not a one man show. This is not
Exactly,
a person can't do it alone. We're not, man is not
Yeah.
an island.
Yeah.
We need assistance. We need
Exactly,
help.
yeah.
Yeah. So people can actually reach out to you as well.
Yes, yes.
And you can basically or the organizations that you're involved in, and they can do and assist in that regard. When it comes to, but I can imagine what it's like, because I mean, swimming in itself, as a mens geswem het, jy's honger daarna.
You're
You're
hungry,
you
you're
are
hungry.
you're exhausted, and it's just the level of hunger just
Exactly,
goes
yeah.
up to.
Now you can imagine the kids already come hungry to the swimming pool. Now imagine they're still training. They're
Yeah.
even more hungrier. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And the kids nowadays, the kids survive off chips, cheaper, snappers, all those chips.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
survive off that. That's the meal.
Sure.
Yeah.
So in between the swimming, but yeah, it must be quite an enriching experience for you to just be there for them, and I can imagine as a lifeguard, you can sort of almost be a bit of a mentor for those few hours
Yeah.
that you're there.
Yeah.
For a child that maybe don't have a good father figure or a male figure in their life, not father
true.
necessarily, but a male figure in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know that's the case with a lot of communities and children in the community. So it's so crucial, and it's so essential where God has placed you, because it's very strategic, and wow, amazing what the input that you can also give to a child when you are placed in such a fortunate position. So it's a learn to swim program that you offer, and that you are providing to communities
Communities, yeah.
via the
Exactly.
city of Cape Town.
Yeah. And I'm hoping to grow it out there, because there's even a community coming out of Delft to come to Belleville South, because I'm doing the program at Belleville South. So I would like to just teach lifeguards or whoever's at the swimming pool and teach them how to run a program, so the programs can be running without me even there.
Yes.
Yeah, just
yes.
spread the news. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, awesome, amazing. And what is there that you can advise parents on?
Parents on.
Yeah, just with regards to children and swimming.
Yeah, there's actually a lot. Even
Is
just
it? Okay.
even just teaching your kids how to blow bubbles. Lot of kids struggle to blow bubbles. They swallow the water or they inhale and then they end up choking. So the danger with that is swallowing a lot of water at the swimming pool or at the beach.
Yes.
There's this thing called secondary drowning. So that could be very dangerous. Your kid could be drowning the next day of swallowing all the pool water. So just teaching your kids how to blow bubbles, basics in the bath, wherever you are, in the house pool. Yeah. That's the first step to learning someone how to swim, is blowing bubbles. Bubbles, yeah.
Bubbles. Yeah.
Adults, younger kids, they struggle. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Just
And
bubbles.
it can be a lifesaver when
Yes.
you're able to.
Just blow bubbles. Yeah.
When you find it, because the air capacity is then still enough for you to actually carry on and.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just to swim where there are lifeguards present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one, eh?
Big one. And just go for your swimming lessons. We know everyone wants to be December at the beach, February up until April.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be at the beach, the pools. Yeah, just learn how to swim.
Is that the best thing a parent could do? If you, I'm sure there's a lot, but that's a big one, because I mean, when you hear of when it comes to summer, you think of all the drownings.
Drownings, yeah.
And it's really kind of almost. You know, when you have a nice time with your family and you hear over the news there's a child that drowned,
Exactly.
immediately your heart goes, your heart suck, ne?
Yeah.
And so that's the first thing that comes to mind is, lives can also be changed if kids know how to
swim.
Ja.
And even the parents.
And the
Go for it.
oh.
It's never too late.
En
Like,
ons ook, ons
ja.
ouers ook. Hoor jy daar luister? As ons ook gaan leer om te swem, sal dit vir Avron so baie en vir al die lifeguards sal dit die lewe soveel makliker maak. Avron, I can't believe our time has
Time flies.
Time flies. But how can anyone? Yeah, so I know we touched a bit on promoting safety and that sort of thing. How can people contact you?
They can contact me on the socials, Facebook, Avron Manchest, Instagram, my WhatsApp number, 078 047 0646.
Okay, maar dit weer gee, hoor.
078 047 0646.
Nog so laaste keer.
078 047 0646.
Ja,
There we go.
Weet jy kom sê ek, want iemand het toch hardloop vir hulle pen.
Okay, yeah.
So they're back and yeah, you got the number, you know where to contact Avron. They can reach you on Facebook.
On Facebook,
on social media platforms,
social media.
Instagram.
Avron Manchest. Yes, there we go.
Avron Manchest, Manchester.
Yes,
What-
without the ER at the back.
Without the at the back. There we go. Avron, you've been a blessing. Thank you so much for this chat, for coming to visit us at Cape Pulpit. And may this 2024 just be full of favor and blessing and all things new for you.
No. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. Have a good weekend further.
Thank you.
As sê, dit was Avron Manchest, player leader van City of Cape Town. En hy is baie involved in die gemeenskap, besig om jong kinders te leer swem. En jongeriges en oueriges, maar meestal jong kinders. En jy kan natuurlik vir hom kontak. As jy sopas ingeskakel het by 729, Facebook Live is ons ook op. En dit is waar jy vir Avron ook kan meer kontak maak. Kom ons luister nog so 'n bietjie musiek. Karinde, sy sing vir ons Beweeg in My. En dan gaan Freda Francis ook by ons aansluit en sy sing vir ons Daar is niemand soos U nie.
Daaglikse brood van die lewe en steun en raad. Dit alles en nog baie meer saam met Radio Kaapse Kansel op 729 AM.